Continuing the sugya, the heilige sugya of Tofer, gewaltige sugya, really, really special. We have a whole demonstration to do, which we're not going to do today, because it's a little bit late, but in Mitzvah Hashem, we're going to do it maybe tomorrow. We'll do the whole sugya by diapers, how they work, and we're going to try out a couple of different diapers to show the olim exactly what it means. But let's go through the sugya. Yesterday, we started the idea of Tofer. Tofer means to connect two things, al yedei dova acher, through something else, like the Rambam says with glue, or something similar. By the way, you know, yeah, it's so interesting how yesterday we started off the share, how like Tofer is not negeh. It's like one of the lamatas menachas that's just not negeh to us. And we pointed out a few things that were like, oh my gosh, yeah, that could happen with a button that, you know, is getting loose, or the tablecloth that was getting caught, whatever it may be. People don't chap. I want to give you an example of something that could be negeh all the time. Can I use this? I'm using Rabbi Setzer Shulchan Aruch. So, look at this. This is beautiful. Well used, good Shulchan Aruch. Nothing like it. Yeridea. Anyway, you have over here tape on the side, right? Very often you have tape on the side of this. You have, okay, this is normally a little bit more professionally, stuck on. Doesn't normally come off so well. But you have, sometimes on Svarim, you have sellotape. You have tape on the side. And sometimes it comes loose. So on Shabbos Kodesh, a very innocent guy who's an Am Ha'oretz, who doesn't know halacha, will simply press it down and be over an Issa D'Oraisa of Tofer. Shemirachim. Yeah, take him and throw him off a cliff. That's what you should do. It's a mitzvah to kill the guy. What type of yeshiva is this? Aaron Dov. Anyway, no, it has to be miskayim, right? It means it's going to stay there, right? It's very negative. There's a sign coming from the wall, right, that they put on with the zmanim of Shabbos, and it says over there, against this, that, the other, that's coming off. I want to make sure it stays on, right? Yaakov Tzvi. So what do? I push it. I put the sticker. I push the sticker down. That is toifa. Pasha guys don't realize that. Tape is a shaila. You're sticking two things to each other through sticky tape. That's a problem. A person has to be very, very careful when it comes to toifa. Let's move on. Let's talk a little bit about velcros. Okay, yesterday we talked about zips, and now we're going to move on to the sugya of velcro. What be'etzem is a velcro? I don't know if anybody has examined what happens, if you enlarge a velcro. What is it basically? Ben's already making us... it's a hook with what? You did?
It latches on.
It latches on. It's basically almost like a hook. Two hooks, but you want to call it two hooks, or you want to call it like a string and a hook, whatever it may be, right? Is that a fair way of describing? Anyone else got a better way of describing it? Anyone? Is there anyone there? You know, people watching this video are thinking that there's no one in the room right now, and I'm giving shade to an empty base medrash. Okay? Rabbi Sai, wake up, let's go! What's the din with Velcro? Yaakov Tzvi, what do you hear? Are you allowed to close Velcro on Shabbos, or is it a shaila of Tofer? That's basically what's going on. It's like almost like a easy stitching situation. Comes along Yair, our Balkoyer this morning, and he says to us, Kavaldik, he says it's like a window. What does that mean? That's like opening and closing a window, which is not a problem of Baina Usaisa, even though Be'etzem you are demolishing and building something every time you open and close a window, right, Rafal? Therefore, it's made to open and close. Say the post can be very careful. Like we said yesterday. Be very careful of something that the item that you are sticking together is made to last for a long time. So, for example, if you have a Velcro atora, right? They have an atora that's stuck onto the top of the talis, and sometimes it's stuck on by Velcro. The reason for that is that I can give the talis in for dry cleaning, right? Take off the atora, give it in for dry cleaning. It's a gewaldige mahalach, right? So to put that on Shabbos would be an issa according to many poskim, because Rosh Shevet HaLevi, Reb Nissen Karelitz, Yaakov Tzvi. Many poskim hold that's problematic because why? It's lasting for a long time. That's a shaila of Tofer Chashash D'Oraisa. Moish, you with me? Yeah? What is another example of Velcros for a long time? Rafal, you wanted to say?
No, the garter.
The inlining of the coat?
No, the Torah. The garter, no?
No, that's a short time. That's just going to be for a week or something. That's a short time. I'm talking about something for months and months, like the inner lining of your coat, the Torah on a talus. Maybe another example would be if you have a sofa, you have a couch, and the cushions sometimes. If you're like Erev Pesach, you're like, right, you got to lift up the whole thing. That's a problem. That means if the kids would undo that, again, if they every Shabbos, they undo it and you have to stick it back on, say it's an every Shabbos situation, it's not a problem. But if it's a once in 6 months situation, then that's a problem. Okay, and Rabbi said, I don't know, I'm assuming you guys, before you came here today, you knew all of this. This is not like a big chiddush for you. And if not, Rabbi said, we just saved many people from being Mechal Shabbos. Simple idea. Yes, sir. Nothing?
Oh, no, I was just saying, yeah.
You were just agreeing. Live was agreeing. Let's go right to Rabbi say. What is the din with a magnet? Is a magnet allowed or not allowed to be used on Shabbos?
Allowed.
Yidless, what? Depends what? Depends who you are. That is true. Depends how strong. My nafka mean how strong it is.
If it's weak, it comes apart.
I'm doing a fridge magnet. Kids play with magnetic toys, letters and stuff like that.
Magnet tiles come apart.
What?
It's like the lights.
It's like the lights?
Lice.
Lice?
Find the light. Winter will figure it out.
But what's Pshat, Rabbi Sai? Yaakov, what are you, Taina?
So I use it.
Yeah, why? Ben says Asul. Why is it Asul?
It's meant to be taken.
This sounds like it's Asa, no?
It sounds awesome.
By the way, there's a lot of people that think magnets are a problem. Asha, you with me? A lot of people think magnets are a problem. Magnets are not a problem whatsoever on Shabbos. People don't know. People are Amaratzim. People are machmeh when they don't know halacha. This is the problem, by the way. This is the problem. When you don't know halacha, you end up being more machmeh than you think because they're, I don't think you could do that on Shabbos. Really? No. Why not? When you learn the halachas, all of a sudden you're allowed to do stuff.
I take cold showers on Yom Tov, but it's not.
We don't want to publicize. I'm not going to move the camera because shiddichim. I don't want to get involved. But if you could tell me the chiluk between Yom Tov and Shabbos, the Gabi Zeh will talk. Okay? I don't want to. Rabbi say magnets are mutter. Magnets are mutter. And the main reason is because there's no chibur, there's no connection, right? It's just a magnetic force, which is very nice, but there's no actual connection. If you have glue or something like that, that would obviously be more of a connection, and that's problematic. The only thing that we have to worry about is if something is going to be placed on a fridge, for example, a magnet on a fridge, and stay there forever. Right? Sometimes there are some people that everywhere they go, they like to buy a magnet of the place that they went to. Right? And they fill up the fridge. That's the goal, right? Fill up the fridge with as many places as you went to. Ben is excited. He's like, that's a great idea. Every single time. I should have started already months ago, years ago. I could have filled up the whole fridge already. Al Kaponim, you leave it there for a long time, it stays there, you mavatla there, it could be a shiloh or a boina. But what's one of the shilohs with magnets that you have to be careful about, especially with the kids' toys? Ellie, what do you say?
Oh, the one that builds?
No, not the one that builds. Oh, that could be a Shiloh Boino also, that's very nice. Although Rav Sheinbeck, there's no binyan with kids' toys. Oh, says Rabbi Setzer, what about Kosev? Kosev, what shaykh is Kosev when it comes to magnets? I don't understand. What's Kosev?
Letters.
That's why you're here. Kosev is writing, beautiful. Where's writing when it comes to magnets? Letters. What shaykh's letters is writing? I'm writing letters, or they're there already. They've been written already.
No, you put them together and you make a word.
I put them together where?
On the fridge.
Oh, on the fridge. Oh, very good. So that's the problem of making a word on Shabbos, right? Very good. The problem of Kosev means, the Magen brings this down, that is the sugya of making a backing to a letter. That means if you have a pre-existing letter that's a magnet and you put it on the fridge and you make a letter saying, I went to the Kiddush, because you want your wife to know that in the morning, that when she wakes up, you went to the Kiddush and that's why you're 2 hours late. Never do that, by the way. Always tell your wife, when you're coming home late, you call up and you say, my darling wife, I'm going to be a little bit late. Don't just come home late. You call and you say, what's the pshat?
Or don't stay 3 hours.
Or don't stay 3 hours, and definitely don't get drunk at the Kiddush. That's all right, whatever. That's a double portion. Moving on, Rabbi Isai. Paper clips. Are you allowed to use paper clips on Shabbos Kodesh? I would like the paper, Gaboim have these things. They put paper clips in the notes. Are you allowed, Lamaisa, Gaboim, Mr. Gabadu? Are you allowed to use paper clips on Shabbos? Moish, what do you say? Yeah. Why? Nice.
I've only done it on Yom Tov, I don't know.
Is only not on Yom Tov. Anyone?
Why not?
Why not? What's the Issa?
There's no Issa.
There's no Issa. Right, I'm just taking something that's tight and putting it together to 2 papers. There's no problem of Tofer in that thing.
Probably, you know what? Instead of papers, we just start writing because you know what I'm saying?
That is, no. Let's move on. Post-it notes. Anyone knows what post-it notes are? You get that block, that square, and a little sticky on the top over there, and you pull it off and you stick it on the wall, on your fridge, on your desk, on the computer, whatever it may be, right? Are you allowed to use those things from Shabbos? So first of all, the item has to know that when you have one and you peel one off, that is osa. Why is that osa?
Just stick it on.
Just like what?
Just so you know, let's stick it on.
Beautiful. Says Ben, Korea, right? That's what you said. Korea. There's an issa of Korea. People don't know this. I'm talking basic halachas that even little 3-year-old kids know. You take a post-it nose off, that's an issa of either Korea or, what else could it be? Hello? Makib Patish. I'm making it usable. It wasn't usable before. It was in a block. Now I'm taking it off. Now it's a usable note. Could be Makib Patish. Okay? So what is the din of sticking? Let's say it was pre-taken off of the block. It's not on the block anymore. It's by itself on the stender. And I want to take it off the stender. I want to put it on the wall by a seat. Whatever it is. I want to remember someone's name to daven for. I want to remember something that I have to take out the freezer. Whatever it may be. Am I allowed to stick it on the wall, on a stender or something like that? So Rabbi Zul Obach told me that it's mutter. Why is it mutter? Because it's so temporary. It's something that just goes on and off the whole time. It's like, I don't remember seeing them recently, but they make these colorful little tabs, right, that you stick to the side of the sefer. You know what I'm saying? By the way, be very careful with those, because if they're not see-through, it could be a shaila of... Who said that? Somebody over there said moichik. That means you're erasing. Very good. That's the whole shayva with the shayva. So if it's see-through and you stick it on the sefer, you're allowed to take it off its place and move it to the next place, because that's something that's temporary. Something that's temporary is not a problem over here. Masha'inkin, when you put something like a sticky tape on the side of the sefer or on the wall with a sign, that's not so temporary. That's why that's more problematic. In Mitzvah Shem, tomorrow, Rabbi Sai, we're going to do the demonstration when it comes to the diapers. Should join us tomorrow. It's very important sugya. All of you should have children. When you have children, they're going to have diapers, and you're going to have to know what to do. So join us tomorrow Be'ezras Hashem when we do that. Have a wonderful day.